My name is Juanita Waterman. I'm a dream rescuer born and raised in Juneau, Alaska, but I've lived in Maine for the last 24 years, and I love it here. And I'm grateful to live in Maine. One of the reasons I'm making this video is because I know deep down inside that all of you've heard this maybe once or twice, and sometimes it goes in and you get it, and sometimes you have to hear it more than one time. I know for me, I probably had to hear this for 52 years before I finally got it. And I just got it the other day, and it was a huge breakthrough for me. And I was watching one of Frank Kern's videos. And one of the things he really helped me see, just a minute, let me get a drink. I really like this. It's by 5. It's an antioxidant infusion. Anyway, I'm really excited to tell you about this, so let me move on. So I'm watching this video, and one of the things he said about his success is he says, he bought a lot of products. He did not have a lot of success at first. He bought tons of products. And but each product, he had to suspend his belief about it working. When you first get started, somebody tells you, hey, you're going to make some money doing this. And some of us are going to make a ton of money, But all I believed I deserved was enough just to get my teeth fixed. And so one of the things that had to happen is what Frank Kern's taught in this was I had to suspend my belief that I deserved to get my teeth fixed, that I deserved a happy family, that I deserved a happy life, that I deserved friends. And I had to suspend my old beliefs, which was you don't get to have those things. You're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You're shameful. All those low vibrations had to be replaced with I had to suspend that vibration, just suspend it for that moment in time to cross the bridge to find out what was on the other side of this belief. And every time you bought a product and it didn't work, for me, instead of it making me say, see, the products gave me more courage because there was always somebody there giving great counsel, giving great information, helping me suspend those negative beliefs and vibrations. One more day. One more day. And so what I ask you to do today is get started with me and suspend your beliefs for just 30 minutes. Suspend your beliefs. Take a chance. Get started. And allow the products to guide you. Instead of having me guide you, use the products that you buy from me to guide you to make your next decisions, to make your next moves. Because it took me 52 years to figure some stuff out. You don't want it to take you that long. I can't teach you what I don't know. And that's why I sell the products, because I'm still learning too. I'm still suspending belief too. I'm still suspending belief that I'm not any good, that I'm not a good coach, that I'm not a good mother, that I'm not a good wife. I'm suspending those beliefs still. Because deep inside, I know the more I suspend those beliefs, the better I actually get at all those things. And I want you to learn how to do that too. But if you're spending all your time coaching people before you've worked on you, then you're not going to get anywhere. You're not ready to coach people. So find the people who've already made it. Learn from them. Beg your team to get coaching from them. Not by going and joining that person, but by getting all the educational materials through you and growing together with your team. Growing together and becoming heroes to yourself and to other people who are still be- believing things about themselves that just aren't true. I mean, here's the thing. Fake it till you make it doesn't work, but here's what does have to happen. Suspend it. Suspend false beliefs till you can replace them with new ones by making different choices because you suspended those false beliefs. So that's the new thought. Suspend false beliefs about yourself, because it is a false belief that you can't make you can't make $1 million. You can't have a happy life. You can't be a loving wife. You can't be a loving good mom. Those are all false. Not true. They're not your thoughts. They're not your stuff. You have to suspend them, because you can't just say, "Oh, I don't think them. Oh, that never happened. I never thought that." You can't do that. You have to do it another way. So when somebody says, "Look, I could show you how to make $1 million," and they've got proof, they've got evidence, they've got training. Suspend your belief long enough to take a chance and do something different. That's all I'm asking you. I'm not asking you to say that never happened. I'm not asking you to say it's not even true. Though we all know it's not true. I'm asking you to suspend that belief and believe in yourself that you can provide for your family in an abundant way, in a prosperous way, and make a decision to do something different. Get started with me today. Let me introduce you to some tools. They're variable prices depending on how far you want to go, how much money you want to make. And all the coaching is there. All the people that cross that bridge by suspending their belief in themselves, in the products, in the people that they were working with, they suspended their belief long enough to cross the bridge and get to that $1 million. Now, that $1 million didn't buy them happiness. It's all the things they did to learn the skill of suspending false beliefs in themselves to get to that $1 million. Because now those false beliefs that you've suspended, that were holding you back and making you feel worthless and no good, are gone. You actually see who you really are. The hero in yourself, the creator in yourself, the magnificent leader who leads by example in yourself. You actually see that now. And it's a beautiful thing to finally get to see. The $1 million is just a result of that. It's you reap what you sow. When you suspend belief in yourself, false beliefs in yourself, what happens is you start vibrating at a higher level. And those vibrations create attraction, because you reap what you sow. We've heard of opposites attract. That's for something else. We're talking about if you plant carrots, you're going to get carrots, not strawberries, okay? So what you're doing when you're sending out something, a vibration of shame, low self-esteem, anger, unforgiveness, you're vibrating there, and that's what you're going to get back, because that's planting, okay? That's planting. When you plant happiness, goodness, helpfulness, a desire, your desires, when you plant those desires and say, "This is beautiful, this is what I love," not "this is what I don't have," but "this is what I love." I love being on the beaches of Bora Bora. I love waking up to fresh fruit in the morning. I love my kids. Whatever it is that you need to work on, this is your opportunity to suspend belief, have that higher vibration, and allow not the universe, the laws that God put in place to do its job. So for me, I also love telling people about God's kingdom and all the promises it's going to bring, and vibrating at that level too, because to me, the more people that have a hope in God's kingdom, the quicker it's going to come, and peace on earth. Because really, isn't that what we all want? We want to get rid of evil. We want to fight those forces of evil and bring a beautiful, peaceful earth to this planet. And so, again, suspension of your beliefs is the number one thing. And it took, I'm not saying no one ever taught me this before. I'm not saying I've never heard about it before, because I know I have. I just didn't click till the other day. And I realized I can do this. I can't say this never happened. I can't be dishonest with myself and say, okay, now all of a sudden I think I'm just the greatest. But, or then I'm going to make $10 million tomorrow, then I'm going to have 10 people here or there. Maybe there's a little corner in my brain saying, no, that's not going to happen, that's not going to happen. But guess what? I'm going to suspend that belief for 2 minutes. I'm going to suspend that belief for 1 second and make a decision. That's when the law goes to work. When you start planting, and when you start taking action, and when you start planting new seeds that aren't going to destroy you. So this is my morning call, or my morning coaching call, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you apply it, and I hope you come back to me and say, Juanita, I'm ready to join you. What do I got to do? What do I got to do? What's my first step? And we'll take those steps together. But most of our work will be done together too. We'll be growing together. We're not going to say, okay, Juanita, you're the guru, you're the leader. What do we do now? What do we do now? No, we have the plan. We have a system. Because systems work. People don't. I screw up all the time. But I have a system, and my system doesn't screw up. And you'll have a system, and your system won't screw up. You will. You'll get it wrong. You'll go through bad days. You'll go through good days. But your system's always going to be there to fill in the holes when you have coachable people. And that is the key, coachability. So suspend your belief for 30 seconds. And believe just for 30 seconds you can make $1 million this year. And now let's do it together.